Hey, it's Howard Neller. Welcome to another episode of Listening Chair. We got a good one for you today, folks. Today and for the next couple of days, we're at the Florida International Audio Expo in Tampa, Florida. And we're in our first room this morning, and we're here with Raz from Innovo, a new company, right?
Yes, it's a relatively new company. Our first introduction was in the Capital Audio Fest in November, where we introduced the Luxe T1 speaker, as you're going to see soon. We won one of the best of shows, and I'll be very happy to tell you a little bit more about it.
Great. Tell us about your company and how you started it, and what do you have today here? Because you got something that's very, very cool looking.
Yeah, thank you.
It looks powered to me. It looks active.
It's active speaker, and what we say is that it's more than just a speaker, and I'll explain a little bit more. Our goal was to create not just a speaker, but almost a system that will be accepted not just by the audiophile, but also for the lady of the house or the spouse. You see a lot of products which are great products, but they're very big. They require a lot of power amplifiers, cable. They protrude into your environment. It's okay if this is what you want. Our design goal was to have an amazing sound system that will bring your music to your living room, bring your movies to the living room, but still do not protrude into the environment, and you'll be able to match it with your furniture, with your lifestyle. So this is the Luxe T1. It's more than just a speaker, and I'll let you know why.
Well, let's back up a second. So this speaker is geared towards home theater and two-channel musical system.
Two-channel music, and it excels in home theater environment.
Okay.
That speaker, the very slim design, 5.5 inch only, you can put it against the wall, no problem. This unit has 10 speaker drivers, 4 subwoofers on each side, total of 8 subwoofers.
So you opted for some smaller, lower-end drivers, right?
Yes.
As opposed to one larger one?
Yes.
What's the thought?
The whole point of a speaker or subwoofer is really to push air. So you can, for the low end, you can actually have huge speaker that pushes a lot of air. But as you know from physics, it's inertia, it's mass. So when you want the speaker to move, it requires time. Yeah, it can do the job, but it requires time. When you build your subwoofer array from smaller speaker, they move fast. And the result is very snappy, immediate bass. So it's almost like, yeah, I can get to 60 miles an hour, but it can take me 30 seconds instead of 2 seconds. That's the feeling you get with smaller drivers. Get the same power handling, the same low end. It actually gets to close to 30 hertz down, but you get the immediate feeling, the dynamic. And when we start to do a demo, you're going to feel it in your gut. Okay. 6.5 inch tweeter, a mid-woofer and a tweeter, but it's an active speaker. So each speaker has four power amplifiers. 3 of them are used now. The subwoofer has 500 watt power amplifier class D, the mid-woofer another 500 watt, and 150 for the tweeter. It brings you a total of 1150. That's a big engine that gives you amazing dynamic range and clarity. And you don't need anything else. Just connect the source, whether it's your favorite preamp, streamer, DAC, whatever you need. No clutter on the floor. Okay. That's it.
Does it do a turntable, or can we hook up
a preamp?
Preamp.
Turntables require a preamp.
Okay.
All our speakers, by the way, are custom made in the USA. This speaker you see here is a premium finish, lacewood, amazing finish. So you can have standard finishes, oak, cherry, or premium finishes. You can have your own finish if you want pink with dots. We can match it, and we can provide you the exact color and the exact texture that we want.
I'm going to go more with the blue with dots and the pink with dots, but nothing wrong with the pink. So, what's the price on this?
Standard finish, it's $36,000. But again, you don't get just a speaker. You get a whole system, a speaker, 3 power amplifiers, a DSP built in that actually performs the crossover, time alignment. You don't need anything else.
So does this come with microphones?
No, you don't need microphones. You perform internally, already tuned. Each speaker, before it leaves the factory, it tunes to perfection and also time aligned. You don't need anything else. If you need room correction, let your preamp do it.
This is your own, right now, this is your only product?
Yeah, this is the first member of the Luxe family, the tower speakers. We're actually going to have more members of the family, smaller bookshelf size speakers, center, even subwoofer. If you need it, you're going to see that you really don't need it. So that's going to be part of the Luxe family. But we have in the making, and hopefully in the next few shows, we're going to show it also very sophisticated electronics, a very sophisticated preamp, DAC preamp that will be able to accompany these speakers to provide you a real full system.
What's the next thing you have coming down the pike, you think?
The next thing is, again, according to the production, is the preamp.
Okay.
We have a very unique stereo preamp with DSP with sophisticated IP we license from a well-known company that allow you to connect any stereo signal, TV, analog, but it will provide you a surround environment up to 3.1 with just stereo source. And we're also designing a soundbar that builds on the same principle. Custom soundbar can go up to 80-inch if you want it. Similar drivers, similar technology. It's not the soundbar that you're used to. Soundbars sometimes associate with, okay, I need to have something cheap. This is going to be premium product that will give you the experience of almost the experience of these speakers, but in a soundbar environment.
So this is not going to be your grandfather's soundbar?
No, it's going to be something that you're going to put in your living room and say, wow, where does this coming from?
Very, very.
What we're trying to do is to, first of all, to make people smile. That's the first thing. So there's a lot of products. We want you get something that makes you smile. But the other hand, we want something that, your partner, your spouse, lady of the house will accept. There's a lot of good products here. Some of them are very big. Some of them do not fit in your standard living room. We want to provide a product that brings you the theater, the theater itself to your living room, the concert hall to your living room. Don't compromise the sound, but you can still 5.5 inch thin. You can put it against the wall. It doesn't protrude into your living space. It matches your environment, and it's both members of the family will be happy. One that likes the sound and the other one that likes the look. So we're combining the looks and the sound into one product.